everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Sarah Steffen. This is Aligned and Alive, and today we're going to go through and teach you some things to know about supplements. I was really dealing with some brain fog and word recall issues a few years ago, and I did a gut reset and cleanse. And I think that helped more than anything else was the B vitamin. I think I was so deficient in the plethora of B vitamins that my body just couldn't work properly. So adding that in and then continuing that has really helped my brain stay sharp. We're gonna do a little unboxing because I just last week ordered some supplements, and some of these are for me that I don't typically order for my office, and some are for my office that I'm gonna put on the shelves as soon as we're done. So let's have some fun. Let's dig in. Let's see what we've got in here. On top, we have two different forms of magnesium. So these are both from the company Zymogen. Actually, I think everything in this box today is going to be from Zymogen. I really like Zymogen's products. I use quite a few of them, sell a lot of them in the office. These two are both forms of magnesium, different applications, and I will just go briefly into them. This is not a video about magnesium. I can do another one of those. If you're interested in learning about the different types of magnesium, leave a comment below and I can do that. But this is Relax Max. This is my top selling product in the office. I'm just going to read it for you because it's really the easiest. Neurotransmitter and hormone support promotes stress resiliency. So this has taurine, GABA, L-theanine, and magnesium malate in it. Absolutely love this one. It is one of those where I can give it to lots of different people. It helps a lot with stress, helps with sleep. Really, really fantastic product. So Relax Max, that's one. We also had Optimag Neuro. I really love this product. Optimag Neuro is again a different form of magnesium. This is magnesium L-threonate. Magnesium L-threonate is the only form of magnesium that will cross the blood-brain barrier. So magnesium L-threonate and Optimag Neuro is specifically patented for the brain. So this one is primarily magnesium in terms of malate and L-threonate, and there is some glycinate in there as well. Both of these are lightly flavored, cherry and berry. There's a little tiny scoop, and you take it in 4, 5, 6 ounces of water. A lot of times I will mix these together before bedtime. But primarily what I wanted to go over was a multivitamin. A multivitamin that I have in here again from Zymogen. This is the Active Nutrients Performance. So I take this one specifically because I work out all the time. And this one is formulated to help with workout recovery. I'm not necessarily worried just about the specifics of this multivitamin. What I really wanted to touch upon today is the importance of a multivitamin and supplements in general, right? I think many people, probably most people within the United States, need to be taking a good multivitamin. Why? Do we want to get most of our nutrients and minerals and everything from the food we eat? Absolutely. Can we really do that in this day and age? Not really. Even if we ate the cleanest diet and ate only organic, our soils are really, really deplete right now. We're not going to be able to absorb as much out of it, so we're going to end up being deplete of nutrients. So a multivitamin, a good multivitamin, is really important. Now, sourcing that multivitamin is probably even more important. Many of the multivitamins that are on the market in a place like CVS or Walgreens or Walmart that are kind of cheaply made, not as expensive, they're made and they're cheaper because many of them are formulated with a lot of petroleum in them. So what that means is that it's not what we call bioavailable. It means our body can't break it down and assimilate it and use it, right? So we need to find a quality multivitamin at a chiropractor or acupuncturist or some provider that you trust that carries some really great supplements, and ask them and say, hey, what brand multivitamin do you use? What do you recommend? Active Nutrients through Zymogen is one that I like. I also really like Mitocore from Orthomolecular. Now, in reflecting between the two, they're very, very similar. I like this one because it doesn't have copper in it. I know that many times people can have too much copper, in our bodies. We can be copper toxic. And I don't want to have to worry about getting even more copper in my diet and in my supplements. So I try to choose a multivitamin that does not have copper in it for that very reason. So if you're looking at a good multivitamin, you're going to find everything from B vitamins to D3 to vitamin A, vitamin C, zinc, magnesium. This one also has N-acetylcysteine, adaptogens with mushrooms, resveratrol, so some free radical fighting products in it or ingredients. This is really, really good. So yeah, if you're not taking a multivitamin, find a multivitamin to take. And here's the thing, a lot of them, I mean, this one you're supposed to take 4 a day. I typically tell people, if you're on a budget and you're like, I really want to get a good vitamin, take 2, because you're going to absorb 100% of 2 of these. If you spend $15 or $20 at CVS or Target and buy something that you're not going to absorb any of, you're just totally wasting your money, right? So even if you take half of the recommended amount, you're still going to get way more than you would if you took the recommended amount of a product from a less than reputable company. Now, the other one that I have in here should be my B complex. Yes, so again from Zymogen, this is B active. And this is a methylated B vitamin. Now, other than your A, D, E's, and K's, those are what are considered fat soluble vitamins, so you can take too much of them. I'm going to do a whole video on vitamin D. Most of us are so deficient in vitamin D that even if it is fat soluble, we're still not going to overdose in it because we need so much of it here in the United States. But if it's A, D, E, or K, it's fat soluble, you want to be careful of how much you're taking. Any of the other non-fat soluble vitamins, A, C, zinc, like all manganese, all of those other ones, if you take too much, your body's just going to flush it out, right? So that's why if you're taking a B vitamin, I want you to be aware that if you're taking a good one, your urine is probably going to turn really bright yellow, right? And that's normal. You're just taking what you need from the supplement and your body's getting rid of the rest. So the nice thing about this is that there are all the different forms of B vitamins that I need, and it is a methylated form. So methylated means that it is a more, as I said earlier, bioavailable, right? It is in a form that's able for my body to easily ingest, digest, and utilize. And B vitamins are really, really important for your nerve and your nervous system, your brain to function properly. It's good for your adrenals, which your adrenals are in relation to stress response. So taking a B vitamin can help regulate stress response. Super good for that. Let's see. So nerve conduction, brain, stress. Really, I think most people honestly are pretty deficient in B vitamins, especially if you're a vegetarian or really watching what kind of protein and meat you're eating. You might need a B12 itself, but this is a B complex, so it's got the whole array of B vitamins within it. And highly recommend finding another good methylated B vitamin and taking it. So if I remember properly, I am taking my B vitamin and my multivitamin every day. I also take that along with typically vitamin D. I take that along with another specific vitamin that I have on my shelf over here, actually. It's called Orthoimmune. It's from Orthomolecular. It's got more immune boosting ingredients in it. I love that one as well. Taking a fish oil. Again, all of these are really, really important, and I can also go into a lot more detail. If you want more detail about any and all of those, leave a comment below and let me know what you want to learn about, because I'm more than willing to share and teach you. So that's kind of the gist of it for today. That's my unboxing. I gotta get this stuff on the shelves. I sold a Relax Max today. We are down to 1, and we are also down to 1 Optimag Neuro. So I gotta get these restocked. And if I was smart, I'd just buy a whole bunch of them at once, but I don't like to have things sitting on the shelf and potentially going bad, so I order small batches at a time and then just stock up when we need them here in the office. But supplements, I do believe, are something that we can be taking every day to enhance our health and well-being. And yeah, so if you're not already doing that, take a small step and invest in a good quality multivitamin, a B vitamin, and see how that helps. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate your support. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up. Also, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And to stay tuned, we'll be getting a new episode out again here in just a few days.